guiding fibers for off-body stuff and for lacing. A lot of what I want to show in this tutorial probably comes pretty natural for most of you, but there have been a few questions in the Facebook group that show that this is not the case for everyone. So in this tutorial I want to sum up various options how to use your guiding hand to guide the fibers that I've come across so far. One general thing, I want to encourage everyone to use both hands, left and right hand. So in my tutorials I will always show both sides. When I refer to which hand to use, I avoid left and right for various reasons, but I prefer to point out reference points in the surroundings. So on this side there's my sofa, and on that side I have a dragon tree. And whenever I use my hand on the sofa side, you can follow along with your right hand, and whenever I do something with my dragon tree side hand, then you can follow along with your left hand. So guide fibers. There are various options. Just start with the handle on the sofa side in a forwards handle grip. Forwards means that the fiber bundle is coming out at the thumb side. There is also a reverse grip with the fiber bundle coming out at the pinky side, which is quite versatile for some moves, but for now I just stick with the handle in a forwards grip, or I do this in this tutorial. First, pretty easy way to guide the fibers with the other hand, the guiding hand, is just grab the fibers. Pretty simple, just from the top, grab the fibers in a very loose grip, and then you can just slide the fibers through the fingers. And there you can move both hands. You can move just the handle hand, and you can move just the fiber hand. And you can use all kinds of directions everywhere around you. There's also a reverse fiber grip, so when you come grab from underneath, then you have fibers coming out at the pinky side, the handle coming out at the pinky side. Also quite versatile for a few moves, so it makes sense to get used to this grip also right from the start. And then you can just switch between them, try a bit, add some body movement, and just play around just with this very simple stuff. Same of course for the other hand. So handle on the dragon tree side. First one, just grab from the top, and you have the you end in a forwards fiber grip with the handle coming out of the thumb side. Then you can move both hands. You can move just the guiding hand, just the handle hand, and play around with this. The reverse grip, you come from underneath, grab from underneath, and you have the handle coming out at the pinky side, you're in a reverse fiber grip, and you can play with this, up and down, switch between both grips, add some body movement, whatever you like. The second way is just to use a wrist movement, starting again with the handle on the sofa side. For the wrist movement you got two directions, one is inwards and the other one is outwards. In general, inwards means you have a circling motion, and the circling motion goes from the top towards your body and from the bottom away from your body. So when it goes from the top towards you, this is inwards. The other direction, from the top away from your body, from the bottom towards your body, that's the outwards version. And you have this at all kinds of angles all around you. So this also applies to this wrist movements. So you start with the inwards version, handle on the sofa side. You start with your guiding hand at your body, go underneath your whip, then you just hook the wrist around the fibers, your hand dives in between the fibers in your body, and then you just guide the fibers wherever you want. Once again, you come from your body underneath the whip, hook the wrist around, dive in between your body and the fibers, like so, and then you guide the fibers wherever you want. Same thing for the other hand, so handle on the dragon tree side. Your other hand comes from your body, underneath your whip. The wrist hooks around, the fibers dives in between the fibers and your body, like so. I hope you can see this from various angles. And then guide the fibers wherever you want. Come underneath, hook the wrist around, dive in between the whip and your body, and out, like so. Other direction is the outwards version, starting with the handle on the surface side. The other hand, the guiding hand, starts to reach across from the top. Then the hand comes up between the fibers and your body. The wrist twists around and you guide the fibers wherever you want. Once you can reach over, hand comes up between the whip and your body and you guide the fibers, like so. Same with the other hand. Reaching over, hand coming up between your body and the fibers, and turn your wrist around and guide the fibers wherever you want. And with this you can just go back and forth, and again you can, when you hook the wrist around, you can guide the fibers just with the guiding hand. You can move the handle hand, you can move both, you can go big, you can go small, at a kind of angles around you. So just play with it, how it feels wherever you are, and don't forget to use both hands, like so.